Hello everyone, I'm Astros and welcome back to Doki World of Dreams mod! Last time, we encountered Natsuki's father, her dad, as he came to, quite literally, shoot up the school, and he nearly murdered us, so yeah. And we also learned that Yuri's mother passed away, so Yuri is definitely in a more distressed state. And we were talking more about, well, going to see Yuri, all that jazz. So we're gonna see how this goes. I've been recording so much today. I've been recording videos like all day today. I did get some food. I'm recording two Doki episodes back to back. I just recorded Doki World of Dreams part 23 a bit ago, about an hour ago, or actually 30 minutes, 40 minutes ago. I don't even know at this point. And I got some food, and now ready for part 24. I apologize. I want to finish some food, and I also want to record, so yeah. Anyway, just before I know it, but at least I remember most of it. There were times when I began to fade out, but Meiji soon snapped me back to it. I managed to do the same with him. It's hard to concentrate, though, especially when the teacher droned on and on about boring topics, but I slipped in this studious mode as best as I could. Well, that's good. That's definitely good. Let me scooch up more so the camera sees me more, and just so that I can look at the monitor properly while recording this. So, as I'm packing up, I turn back to Kozu. She's packing up too and catches my eye. You remember anything? She slowly nods. I tried concentrating, but I did lose track a few times. You? I managed somehow. Wonder how Mori did. We both look over her. She's looking back at us, smiling, but she gives us a thumbs up. I'll take that as a yes. But yes to what? Tracking the day or getting in contact with the Yoshika? Good point. We should all meet up and figure that out. Let's go to the club room. I grab Meiji's phone and compose a text while Mori comes up. I managed to get a reply from Yuri. I look up suddenly, and she basically told me that she's fine. She is apparently taking care of some family affairs and couldn't come. She said to tell Monika that she's taking some time away from the club. After what she just went through, I'm not surprised she needs that. I'm sure Monika will agree. True, Monika will probably agree. And also, I'm curious, how's it going to go with Yuri? Are we going to get into something with Yuri in this episode? Is something happening this episode with Yuri? Like, how is this going to go down, peeps? How is it going to go down? I'm curious. Very. It's the way she said it that has me worried, though. What do you mean? It was really formal, almost devoid of any emotion. Let me show you. Actually, let's all see in the club room. Ah, good idea. I finished the group text, then closed Meiji's phone. Kozu, follow us. She nods and grabs her bags. The three of us are the first ones in the room. Kozu looks around the room. So, this is a literature club. Looks like any other room. What makes this room so special? Wait, let me guess. In the game, the same background is used. I shake my head. Actually, no, here. I head over to teachers asking to find the best approximation of the game background angle. The view of the club room was from this angle, but any other classroom scenes from the very back looking at the board. Oh, okay. The door slides open, revealing a panting Natsuki Yae standing behind her. You know what's interesting? I remember this theme from specifically Doki Within. I don't know if this music right here, this music was from Doki Within, but I remember this from Doki Within the most, and it makes me very excited to do like a Doki Within remastered playthrough via live stream. So yeah, I plan to do a full Doki Within live stream playthrough, replay through the game with better quality, all of that good jazz and stuff. So do look forward to that. Trying to make sure the mic is properly aligned here. I think we good, guys. I think we're good. Anyway. Yeah, my classroom was almost empty. I couldn't get away. Yeesh. Damn teacher wanted to talk about my presentation. Not concentrating enough. My ass. She walks in class and dude, that's just saying heavily. Hey, I get that, Natsuki. I feel you. I feel you there. Sorry you guys hear the bag, by the way. Oh, okay. Yeah. Literally, just big bag of chips. So, yeah. Yeah, slowly steps inside looking around. So this is the club room. Uh-huh. It indeed is. Cause you're friends with this. Well, no shit. Okay. Let's calm it down a bit, Kozu. Let's calm it down a bit. Let's not be so feisty. Okay? Let's be chill with the A. She's gotten better. Let's all be better people here, okay? Let's not be a little bitch. Let's not be a little bitch. Let's not be assholes to each other, alright? Let's not be dicks to each other. At this point, I mean, we've gone through a lot of shit. Let's try to be on the same terms here. Also, why is my hair like so weird in the camera? My hair just seems so weird in the camera. I don't know why it just does. I don't know. Well. Oh well. I don't know. My hair just seems odd. I don't know what it is. My hair seems odd. You know, whatever. I'll get over it. Where's Monika? Did you guys see her at all or no? Nah, she's in my class. She probably got called back by the teacher or something. The door opens quickly and Monika steps inside looking exhausted. Damn it, I'm seriously the last one here? Again? Don't worry, we all just get out of here. Monika looks relieved. Oh, that's good. So what do you want to talk about, Austin? I turned to Mori. First things first. Mori said she got a text back from Yuri. Monika looks hopefully at Mori. Really, what did she say? Mori pulls out her phone. Here, I'll read it. Mori opens her phone and taps the buttons a few times. Here it is. Taking a deep breath, she begins. Greetings, Mori. I do apologize for not responding sooner, but I have been otherwise occupied. I'll more than likely not be at school today as I'm going to be attending my mother's funeral. Everyone goes still at that revelation. I gulp, the weight of those words finally hitting me. That sweet woman I met just a few days ago in that church is gone. Just gone. Does she say anything else? Yeah, here. Please inform the others in the club that I apologize for any trouble my absence might cause. Also, please inform Chizu-san that I have sent a special message to his phone. Cordially yours, Yuri. My pauses here and looks a bit nervous. Austin, did she send you a message? I put Meiji's phone on silent earlier. Here, let me look at it privately. Austin. Monika has a brief look of jealousy on her face, which is promptly replaced by guilt and worry. Despite her mental state, I still think we should respect her privacy, don't you? You have a point. I'm just really worried, you know? I think it's safe to assume we all are, Prez. Monika smiles a bit at Natsuki's words. Right, yeah, I know. I take out Meiji's phone. Lo and behold, there is an unread message from an unknown number. The same one that those damn pictures came from. Frowning, I open it up, wondering how in the world Yuri got Meiji's number in the first place. Dearest Meiji, your poems help me keep me afloat in this newest crisis. My love for you has only grown despite outside interference from other lesser women. Jesus Christ. I do so very. Does anyone else think that's a little bit unsettling? Does anyone else think that this is not good? Like, this doesn't seem good in the slightest. I apologize for not being there to give you my thanks in person, but I will be able to do so very soon. That just sounds like a bad time waiting to happen. That just sounds like something bad waiting to happen. I intend to show you just how well we fit together and how perfect we are for each other. What do you mean, girl? I'll show all those other temptresses that can make you feel things they just can't. They won't be able to make you feel as good. Bro, Yuri's going off. Yuri's going off. This is going off the cuff. This is going crazy, guys. This is going off the rails. This channel's no longer family friendly. This is no longer family friendly, guys. This is not PG-13. Kids, steer away. Kids, leave this video now. Leave this video now. I mean, you shouldn't be watching these videos for me in the first place, because these are not meant for a kid audience. Bro, what the fuck? Is Yuri talking about what I think she is? Is she talking about what I think she is? Feel as good as I can? What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Like, we know that, you know, I don't even want to say the word, but, you know, here, let me just show it on camera. Let me just show what I'm thinking of on camera. Oh my god. Dude. Yuri is just, god. Here, this is what I'm thinking of. God, this is Yuri's thing. I shouldn't even show on camera. Dog, I just can't. Dude, I can't, dude. I just can't. Not even that. Oh, go watch it. I wish I had endless time of pleasure. Yuri's going crazy. Yuri's talking about. You couldn't hear me right there because the mic was on mute because I was not about to let any of that go uncensored. I was not about to let any of what I said just go uncensored because I did not feel like bleeping all of that. Oh my god. Yuri. Girl. Oh, I can't. With everlasting love, Yuri. P.S. Have a preview of what you will receive in the future. No. Oh no. Oh no. No, dog, no, dude, no, dude, no. It's a full-on nude photograph of Yuri taken in front of a mirror. Dog, no, bro, no. Her eyes are wide with a nearly psychotic look, her teeth showing an equally insane smile. She's not even being subtle, showing everything off. What, showing her tits and shit and cuts? Most disturbing thing of all is a space classroom pen in her hand, halfway in her mouth as she licked. She closed for nearly wanting to throw up. Yep, it's making me want to nearly vomit. Oh my, okay. I'll BRB. Okay, I'm back. Dude, just... Yuri's going crazy, guys. Yuri is thirsty. She's thirsty, and not for water. She's thirsty. I can't. These three girls do not want to see what Yuri sent us, bruh. Well, what is it? Spit out, man, what you say? I held deeply. We weren't careful enough. She has the same type of crush on me that she had for the original MC from the game. She's pretty much lost it, and that's all I really want to say. I don't blame you. I grabbed on the teacher's desk, losing my strength. I didn't snap nearly as hard as last time. Maybe I'm getting used to this? Is this even something you can get used to? Good question. I trembled with the thought, losing my balance a little. Moving quickly, Monika pulls out the teacher's desk chair and leads me to it. Deep breaths, love, deep breaths. I'm gonna be sick. I first move, rushing over the other side of the room near the door, grabbing the trash can and returning it to me. Don't hurl chunks over the classroom, man. I grab him and begin violently hurling into it. Nope, not getting used to it. Oh god. Mike rubs my back and the others look on with horror on their faces as I lose the little lunch Meiji had. Oh my god. I'm rushing to spit out the remaining vial and lean back. Someone puts a bottle of water in my hand. I rinse the remaining vomit out of my mouth before downing as much water as I can. Someone else puts a damp cloth on my forehead, easing my remaining nausea. When my eyes stop watering, I look around. All the girls, even Ye, are looking at me with concerned expressions. Does anyone have a mint I can have? Is the first move, opening her purse and handing me a small white stick of gum. It's spearmint flavored. Will that be okay? That's perfect. Thanks, eh? I take a shove in my mouth, chewing eagerly as the spearmint flavor begins washing over me. Was it that bad, whoever she sent you? I nodded weakly. I don't think you want to see it. Trust me. This brings silence to everyone. One of them steps forward and takes the garbage can. I'll empty this out. I'll be back. Saying so, she reaches out, garbage can in hand. By this time, Monika has pulled a student desk chair over next to me and is still rubbing my back as well as holding the cloth in place. Okay, I'm seriously freaking out here. No bullshit. You and me both. Count me in too. You'd probably be freaking out more if you'd actually played the game and seen what I saw. Silence once more. Hang on, let me just recover. It won't be long. The heroes take seats and look down, faces nearly blank. Just as I'm starting to feel better, Mori returns with the empty can. Guys, bad news. I just saw Kotonoha. She was walking around school with that same group of people from yesterday. I feel my stomach clench up once more. I overheard her saying that she was going to take a final tour of the school alone. Final tour? Mori nods quickly. I guess her family just finished buying the school with the intent on using it for something else. I see furious looks suddenly appear in Mori's face. I swear, that little bitch, if I could get my hands around her, I'd love to delete that fucking... Whoa, calm down there. Mori blinks confusion on her face. What did I just say? You don't remember? Mori, are you okay? Before she answers, I see the door open. I was not expecting that people... You're such a bitch. You're not interrupting anything? Oh, yeah, my ass. Okay, my phone is... Oh, yeah, my phone's going on with notifications. Alright. Well. Sorry, Discord message. Got me cracking up. Looking at her more, I see she is doing her best to hold back her sudden rage. I turn back to Kotonoha. What is it, Jiva-san? Oh, please call me Kotonoha. All those I value call me... Wow. That's one way to say you're a fucking asshole prick without saying you're an asshole prick. Value, huh? What am I? Some long-term investment on her part? She looks around at her odd assortment of people. Well, this is a surprise to be sure. I never expected this merry little band to be together in one place. Her eyes linger on Yae and Kozu for a bit before looking at Mori. Fujiwara, the nod she gives towards her is polite, but only that. There's no friendliness to it at all. Mori swallows hard and nods back. I am into intrude whatever powwow you've engaged in, but I was curious as to the location of Yoshika-sen. Has anyone seen her? She's not here right now. She took the day off. Did she? That's unlike her. Does it have something to do with her mother? Sounds as all that good for a few seconds too long. She hasn't told us yet. She could be sick for all we know. I try to cover it up, but Katana seems to see right through me. Of course. Well, if you'll excuse me, I have a phone call to make. She steps out, shutting the door behind her. I'll look around at everyone and see them in several states of shock and anger. This new Kotonoha is more callous than the old one. I can't help but wonder if the old Kotonoha's actions were just some kind of cover for her true self. The moment I think of it, I easily dismiss the idea. If Sayori can befriend her, then perhaps there's some good in her after all. She even befriended Yae, something I couldn't do until I was slapped in the face with her reality. I'll look over at where Yae was, but she's gone. Okay, I'm gonna be right back again. Alright. Just like part 22, I am like including more pauses in this episode Doki Doki. Probably because I need to take more breaks because I've recorded so much today. Like, I have been recording literally like all day today. So I've been making a lot of videos. I look at where Yae was, but she's gone. Look at her, I see her poking her head out the door. Nancy below her, looking out as well. At the end of the room, the rest are looking out the other door down the hall. Curious to walk over to stand next to Yae, looking out. Oh, they're watching Kotonoha, okay. I see Kotonoha outside, the phone to her ear. She's leaning against the wall, looking out the window at the rain-soaked courtyard. Hello, Father, it's me. And 2 minutes, I just wanted to inform you that my English tutor won't be available anymore. Wait. Yuri was her English tutor? Don't tell me. Don't tell me she knows that we speak English and she's looking to make us her English tutor. God. We're gonna find a new one as we speak. Someone at school speaks it fluently. Well, she was getting old anyway, and her lessons were becoming repetitive. I'll make sure he's the one we have. She knows? Wait, Wait. Am I forgetting, like, an interaction where we spoke English around her accidentally? Oh my. You want to feel free to start Yeah, I would love to kick this bitch's ass and fucking... I want to kick her in the ass. I want to kick her. Like, she's a bitch. Her and her family. God damn. Not that actually, I mean, I would in Minecraft. I'd want to kick her in the ass in Minecraft, you know? Yeah, I'd want to beat her up, kick her ass in Minecraft. Exactly. Kick her ass in Minecraft. I burst the door open and storm out. Doesn't even skip a beat. Truly smug and dark smile, bruh. How fucking cold and vicious can a teenager be? No worry, I'm sure we'll get along just fine. Gives me a look that confuses me beyond. What kind of fucking look? The hell? She's manipulating people. What the? Kicking Yuri out to the streets and replacing her mom, bruh. She salutes her father and hangs up the phone. She then looks at me, completely dismissing the girls, and says these words in British English. The king has died? What the hell? Her voice lowers to an alluring whisper. What the hell? Behind me, throws the door open so hard, it pushes me and Kotonoha back. Chiba! Kotonoha, who has just finished putting her phone in her pocket, turns back to face the voice. Oh, what is it, Kawahashi? Do you have another message for me from your uncle? I feel my hands ball into tight fits. This bitch knows exactly what Yae has suffered through. Can you imagine how pissed Yae must be if I'm this angry? Yae reacts immediately. She walks up to her. Damn. I mean, hey, we get this cool scene. I did take a screenshot, so I'm hoping it's a good thumbnail. You know, I'm hoping. Oh, they even have the eye color, like, detail. Dude, I love these. Like, these, I can't get over them. Like, these scenes look so good. These scenes look so good, man. So good. Like, for real. They're like anime fighting scenes. Smack. Instant, Ye slaps Katana hard across the face. The hallway silent now. Once more, as the sound of a hand hitting cheek echoes through the corridor. From my angle, I can see Kotonoha's look of shock mixed with Ye's look of pure rage. Hands still up. Everyone else stunned silent, even Kozu has a startled look on her face. Ye puts down her hand, which balls into a fist. She's shaking with rage. Look at her, just callously shrugs off the death of someone's parent like it's just business as usual. Hell, who just cast someone aside onto the streets? Oh wait, that's how it is with all you Yakuza, isn't it? No family's more important than your own. Isn't that right? I've never seen Ye this angry before, not even last week. Kotonoha puts her hand to her slightly red cheek, slowly, that look of shock lingering. Slowly, her expression turns to anger and she puts a hand on her hip. My family's business is all that is keeping you alive, but that won't be the case for long. Flipping out her phone, she opens it quickly. I nearly stopped myself. I rush out of the door, grabbing Kotonoha's phone from her. And her rage, I snapped it in half right in front of her. Enough of this intolerable bitch. Oh, damn. Get the original nap. Oh, shit. Wait, we're bringing the space classroom now? Oh, okay, jeez. I really make eyes with the yay, then call out. Monika, open the space classroom now! Damn. Go me at once? Bruh, you're such a fucking bitchy princess. Jesus. I'll handle this one, don't worry. Kotonoha looks at me with a new look on her face, rage. Oh, you'll hand it me, will you? Your princess had more respect for me at least. Tyen's Winston. Well, yeah, you're a rich bitch, that's for sure. Just give me an excuse to break your arm, I dare you. For real. Meanwhile, Monika's in the space classroom using the closet door. Monika, get to the computer. Mori, get her past the threshold. You want to be a member of the family? Like, bruh. As you guys Kotonoha from the other side, in you go, rich bitch. Literally what I called her. Let's go, Natsuki. With a final heave, Mori and Natsuki shove Kotonoha into the space classroom. The rest follow suit. I jump through, and Kozu, who's at the door, closes it completely just as I hear the club room door being sharply opened. With a glitch, I separate from Meiji, who's caught by a surprised and worried Sayori. The door behind us glitches a bit, and the light dims. Looking back at the space classroom, I see an utter chaos. Monika's at the computer, furiously scrolling through a wall of text on the screen. Kotonoha's on the floor, writhing and screaming in obvious agony. Even though it's the 5th time we've done this, seeing it never gets any easier. Mori, Natsuki, Ye, and Kozu are holding her down, so she doesn't hurt herself and everyone else. God, why am I hiccuping? Okay. I'm gonna grab water. Okay. Just had to grab my glass of water that I had on my nightstand, and I will say it is definitely dark out now. It's dark out my window. It's like pitch black. So, okay. I'm recording at like 9 o'clock, so there's that. But me and Sayori are watching us talking horror on their faces. I showed the computer where Monika's editing the text necessary. Just about there. And got it. Kotonoha's convulsions only increase and the screams get louder. Natsuki's thrown loose. Ow, she's kicking me in the head! I've got to just stay there! Monika herself rushes in the fray, grabbing the arm Natsuki held and pins her more effectively than Natsuki had. I'm sure Natsuki can help her to the couch. I'm not a fresh little girl, you know. I'm just ow! She flinches as I gingerly touch the spot she was kicked at. In this body, you're a lot weaker than you would be normally. Just relax, alright? Fine, then you better attend to rich bitch over there. I'll be fine for now. I'm holding you to that. Natsuki lies down, hand over her head. Just then, Ye's kicked loose and is flung back against the closed classroom door, hitting her head hard. Son of a bitch. I rush over to Ye and kneel beside her. Let me see. It's not bad. I've had worse. Sayori's immediately by my side. Us and you help the others. I'll help Ye. I now turn to return to the chaos. I rush back over to Kotonoha and pin down her remaining limb, her left leg. The girls are making their own valiant effort to keep Kotonoha from killing herself. She's even trying to claw her own eyes out. Jesus Christ. Don't worry, Mori and I have her arms. Just make sure she can't run. I nod and keep her leg pinned. Coco-chan, hang in there. Don't give in. Keep her safe, everyone. Trying, she's surprisingly strong. Has to be the adrenaline. Last time this took a while, so hold on. Thank you, President Obvious. Not the time, Mori. Fuck, sorry. It's fine. Kotonoha's arm grabs Monika's collar and pulls her close. All motion stops suddenly. Her eyes are wide with a wild look in them. It sees all, it knows all. What's going on? What's happening? And that's just like Yuri. That's fun. Yay. Then, as if a switch had been thrown, her eyes roll back into her head and she slumps back, going limp. Slowly, the four of us release her. I open her mouth to make sure she isn't choking on her tongue, but it looks normal. I fall back, panting heavily. The others are gasping and recovering from the ordeal, all sitting on the floor. Natsuki is the first to speak. Issy's all, what kind of cryptic bullshit is that? Not sure I want to know, but it could be important. Come on, let's get her to the couch. I take her shoulders and Monika grabs her legs. We carry her limp from her limp form to the other side of the couch, placing her down as gently as we can. When she's situated comfortably, I sit on the floor, leaning back against the couch. Monika immediately joins me. We remain like that for a while, slowly recovering. Leaning back, I close my eyes. With a brief respite, I try and think about Kotonoha's reactions, and as I do so, I look back at the reactions of everyone else. Monika's and Meiji's reactions didn't seem as intense, but when we tried this with Mori and Yae, their reactions were very violent. Hell, Mori tried to give herself a lobotomy, and Yae tried to disfigure herself. At the time, I just assumed it was because of the double memory dump into their heads, but then there's Natsuki's reaction. It was identical to her neck snap, and her hair and eyes turning pink. Then there's Kotonoha's recent reaction, trying to claw her own eyes out. There's gotta be something chip in my throat. Damn it. There's gotta be something connecting the reactions, but what? Austin? I guess I should calm down a bit, not talk so fast. I should definitely calm down a little bit. I look over and see a concerned-looking Monika looking back at me. Your eyebrows are furrowed, you okay? I seemingly touch my forehead, then push my eyebrows apart. Just trying to think about something. Oh, tell us, maybe we can help. Well, it's just that I'm trying to figure out how your reactions to remembering both timelines could be connected. How did I react? I can't remember at all. Same. Me too. I have a hypothesis. No, let's call it a hunch. Yeah, go on then. What is it? I quickly summarize my hunch, much to the horror of all three girls. Natsuki's hand immediately goes to her neck. Mori pulls out a pen from her pocket in horror and throws it away, and Yae puts her head in her hands. When were we affected? Me and Monika. I mean, you were still, but I know what you mean. And why wasn't I affected at all? I just walked in. Everyone looks at me, but all I can do is shake my head, rubbing my temples. I don't know. I'm so burned out I can't think much about that kind of thing right now. I hear a groan from Kotonoha. I only have enough energy to deal with this one. With some effort and immediate help from Monika, I get to my feet. Kotonoha opens her eyes as I approach. Ugh, what happened? She sees me walking up and blinks in confusion. Hello, sir. May I help you with something? Before I can answer, she winces and holds her head in pain. Ow, ow, what the hell? Easy now, take deep breaths. I say this in both English and Japanese. To her credit, she does as I say, breathing in and out as I kneel next to her. Sayori is also immediately by her side as well. Kotonoha sees her and looks even more confused. Sayori, what? Shh, Koko-chan, give it a moment. She looks on in even further confusion. What's going on? Why is everyone here? Hang on, did she forget what was going on just now? She%, what's the last thing you remember? Her brow furrows in concentration. Let me think. I think it was... Oh god, Did I really say that? Her eyes lock with Mori, who has a frown on her face as well. Kotonoha goes pale. Oh god, oh fuck. She begins hyperventilating. Immediately, Sarah wraps her arms around the now trembling rich girl. She turns to me with a small glare. I've got this. Nodding, I stand in back way as Sayori helps Kotonoha get through her more current freak out. I walk over to Mori and stand next to her. You okay? Mori looks at me, then at Kotonoha. She exhales slowly. I don't know, to be honest. I've got 3 years of good memories with her as one of my closest friends, but at the same time, I have another 3 of the 2 of us as enemies. She goes silent as she watches Kotonoha crying now, muttering something incomprehensible. Excuse me. Which person am I looking at now? Is this the girl who wants to distance herself from her family, or the one who uses her money for her own selfish pleasure? Your friend is back, Fujiwara-san. Yet sudden words startle me and Mori. I turn to her confused. How do you know? Trust me, I can just tell. Call personal experience. She points to Kotonoha briefly. Those aren't crocodile tears. Mori looks by Kotonoha, who is still sobbing into Sayori's chest while she strokes her back, talking softly to her friend. She looks exactly like Yae did on Wednesday morning. Yeah, I agree. Kawahashi's right. He looks in surprise at her former friend. Did you just... Don't get used to it. I'm still mad at you. Right. I excuse myself and go sit next to Monika. She was taking a seat on the couch next to Natsuki and Meiji. The looks on their own faces are much happier as they watch Kotonoha's breakdown. I put an arm around Monika, who immediately leans against my shoulder, turning away from the breakdown. You think she's gonna be okay? I sigh. Are any of us really okay right now? We just brought someone new into our cone of silence. Fair point. Oh, come on, Austin. You know what she meant. I know. Yankos seem to think this is the old Kotonoha. Good, I wasn't offended of the new one. Understatement of the year. I kiss Monika's forehead as she stumbles closer into me. This might take a while. The others eventually sit and either watch Kotonoha with slight concern or look down at the floor. 10 minutes pass. 20. 25. It's a full half hour or so before Kotonoha finally stops crying enough to form coherent sentences. With help from Sayori, she stands up and brushes her uniform off. Just then she sees the view outside the window. I wince in anticipation of a second freakout, but to her credit, she seems to take it better than most. That makes as much sense as anything I'm feeling right now. Meiji immediately vacates his spot so Kotonoha can sit in relative comfort. She leans back, taking a few deep breaths before turning to face the group. I have several questions. We'll do our best to answer them. Sayori gives her a reassuring smile. But before we answer them, there's something you really should know. Her focus on me is like a laser, intense and singular. I see. The first one being some introductions. My name is also McMillan. Last name is McMillan. But that's not as important as the truth of our situation. I hope you're ready, because what we have to tell you is so incredible that it borders on unbelievable. After having 2 sets of memories and seeing Earth out there, I'm open to anything. You say that now, but I appreciate the sentiment. Okay, here we go. Your world is not what you think. Once more, I explained the plot of Doki Doki Literature Club to another newcomer. Doki Doki Literature Club! Again, I'm gonna keep on saying this until I finish all the Doki Doki mods I want to play through, and until we get to it. But Doki Doki Literature Club Remastered is coming to the channel. I'm redoing that playthrough as like literally a remastered playthrough because I have better audio and a better camera. All of that. I mean, I have a proper camera now, so and a proper mic compared to before. So yeah, Bridger Doki Doki. Actually, if I check, I'm actually very curious now. You know what? I've made myself curious, guys. I have made myself curious. I'm pretty sure recording like Steam games and whatnot, I never had a proper mic, so I literally used my earbuds. I'm actually curious how old it was. I'm actually very curious now how old the Doki Doki playthrough is. So of course we had Wind Waker, Ocarina of Time, and then just like some vlogs I made, Smash Brothers. I think it was Ocarina of Time I recorded daily. Then I did a vlog in the middle, and then I did Smash Bros in between there, and then I did Ocarina of Time until we finished it. Then Link Between Worlds, and the challenge. But so far, yeah, Doki Doki Literature Club. I started that while doing Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe, and it was just before I started the Ocarina of Time 3-art run series, which is still continuing, mind you, still continuing. The Water Temple episode is up. If you want to check it out, if you want to go check out my 3-art run series. The Water Temple episode is out, so feel free, go check it out. Yeah, literally, Doki Doki Literature Club. I will literally be doing a full playthrough on this game, redoing the entire series. I'll be redoing the entire series. So, I mean, I know I still have like Tales of Symphonia and all these other playthroughs going on. Trust me, I know. I will resume Tales of Symphonia Remastered. I want to. Sonic Frontiers, I want to. It just, some of these games are kind of painful to return to, I can't even lie. But I don't know why I'm going over this in a Doki Doki video, but these videos are always just unhinged, so at this point, I could care less. So, yeah. And hey, I mean, I redid thumbnails for pretty much all the other episodes of the 3-hour run series, and I plan to make new different thumbnails for other 3DS series. I mean, Curry Playing Robot, how long has that been actually? That's been 5 days, so nearly a week. Probably gonna resume that series at some point here. We'll see when that is, but okay. Enough of me freaking getting sidetracked and shit. Let me focus on the set hand. I try and be as thorough as last times I've done it, and since I've had practice with it, it comes easier to me. Kotonoha, to her further credit, doesn't interrupt me too much, mostly just for clarity on certain points which I oblige. She becomes more subdued, however, when I talk about Sayori's unaliving at the end of Act 1. She listens still as I mostly explain the story up until the end of the game. Her eyes are closed contemplatively. Is that how you pronounce it? Contemplatively? I feel like it's pronounced that correctly. I feel like that's the correct pronunciation. I'm not too sure though. If you guys know what this word is pronounced, if you even watched this far, let me know in the comment section down below. Did I pronounce it correctly? Contemplatively? Did I pronounce that right or no? Let me know in the comment section if you have watched this far, because I am very curious. As I finish, the room is silent and I can almost hear everyone holding their breaths in anticipation of her reaction. After all, she opens her eyes and looks back at the rest of us. You're all serious, aren't you? I nod. I've got no reason to lie to you. It's hard for me to believe it sometimes, too. Lately, part of me wants to believe this is some ongoing nightmare. I don't want to clutch onto me fearfully. But it's reality. Trust me. Or at the very least, trust Sayori. She can confirm this. Ask Monika, since she actually played the game. Kotonoha looks at Monika with a frown. It's true. Austin made me play the original game to show me the truth. And have the rest of you played this game? She looks at the rest and remains silent. That's enough to give an answer. I see. Why haven't you? There hasn't been time this week. We've had disaster after disaster. She winces at that. Some must be my fault. I can't believe how I've acted. Hell, some cheaper-related lab affiliates working on some radical new treatments for cancer. I could have had Yuri's mom intern there. She puts her head in her hands. Yakuza. We're really Yakuza. She begins hitting her head, but Sayori is quick to stop that. No, Coco, stop that right now. It's not your fault. The look on her face indicates that she's unconvinced. I clear my throat. She's not wrong. It really isn't your fault. You can't choose what kind of family you're born into. You don't understand. In my original life, or whatever you call it, my parents might not have been there for me as much as I'd have liked. I know for a fact they didn't act like they did in this reality. They're completely different here, grooming me to be the next head of the family, and I don't just mean blood family. I look into everyone else and my eyes linger on Mori. She looks back at me with a frown on her face. My eyes dart to Kotonoha, then back to her. Mori looks at the obviously distraught Kotonoha. She sighs softly. Kotonoha. Kotonoha looks at Mori attentively. Hey, listen, Austin has a point. So does Sayori. You were born into this kind of family. Besides, you heard what Austin said. This world repeated, and everyone became worse. You were obviously not spared that. But you were? Mori shakes her head. Trust me, no I wasn't. What do you mean? You don't want to know. Trust me. Oh, okay. I take a deep breath in the ensuing awkward silence, but it's Meiji who beats me to it. Is anyone else besides me hungry? I know I can't think on an empty stomach very well. Same here. I smile a little bit. How right you are. Who's in the mood for pizza delivery? I'm sure none of us are in any mental state to cook anything tonight. And hey, we don't even have to walk home from school today. I'll make the order. What should we get? I consider then decide on 2 pepperoni and 1 cheese pizza. I relay this to Monika, who heads out the door to Meiji's house to order. After that, everyone moves to start winding down the day. One takes the opportunity to head into the Space Classroom's dining room. From beyond, I hear the clatter of plates. Kozu also excuses herself into the kitchen as well. It hits the Chizu's shower room for another bath. Kotonoha sits where she is, avoiding the view out the window. Sayori, sitting next to her, puts her arm around her friend. Meiji leans back and closes his eyes, resting. Natsuki moves closer to me and lowers her voice. So, smart guy, what now? Honestly, you've got me. Act 2 ends on this day in the original game. Instead of time moving forward fast, I freeze, eyes widening. Natsuki nudges me. Earth to Space Cadet, what is it? Hang on, let me wrap my head around this new idea. Natsuki waits impatiently as I formulate my new idea into words. Wait, what is this new idea? After a while, Natsuki sighs, exasperated. Well, I softly clear my throat. So remember how I told you about how the end of Act 2 ends in the original game, where Yuri... Don't repeat it again, I remember. I nod. Right. Well, after that happens, the game glitches out and the main character is stuck in the club room all weekend, just staring at Yuri. Natsuki's expression shifts to one of horror at my words. Right, I remember you saying that too. The thing is, that was supposed to happen today, but it hasn't yet. Instead, we have half the world's population already gone. I wonder if that's a similar means of bringing the game to an end, just like in the original game, but with a different method. I mean, could be. Honestly, bringing the world to half population, that could be it. I mean, I wouldn't be terribly surprised, to be fair. I wouldn't be terribly surprised. Well, you never know. Oh. Kinda hurts sitting. It kinda hurts sitting. I'm sitting for... I should stand up and stretch for real. Like, I should stand up and walk around. Oh my god. I think Natsuki unconsciously moved closer to me. Just in that precisely the wrong time, Monika comes back. Seeing how close Natsuki's getting, Jimmy, a brief flash of jealousy passes over her face. Natsuki doesn't notice, and Monika does her best to calm down. She looks up and just notices Natsuki's expression. Her jealousy vanishes, and she sits next to me. What is it, Natsuki? Natsuki just shakes her head. Monika looks questioningly at me, and I silently repeat my slowly altered theory. Monika closes her eyes, obviously thinking hard. It's as good a theory as anything else we've come up with. Are you going to share with everyone else? Not during dinner. We should let everyone unwind a little bit at least. That's a good idea, actually. Speaking of, pizza should be here in half an hour. I have enough to pay for it. What's everyone doing? I heard the cheese's bath running, so I'm assuming he is in there? I nod and tell her where Murray and Kozu are. Not that I can blame them for trying to get some distance from the people who hurt them. Reaching over, I take her hand and squeeze. She squeezed back, still looking worried. Me both and everyone else here, especially this blonde son. Hey, I'm not a son. Anytime to lighten the mood, I prod back at the blonde, spoken like a true son. She looks at me briefly, then just sighs. I'm too tired to argue. When she gets me, eyes closed. Monika and I look at her. Do you want to skip dinner and just sleep? She opens one eye sleepily. I'll be okay. A yawn from her indicates otherwise. You ain't convincing me that easily, sister. You should try and get some sleep. I'll sleep after dinner. She sits up and stretches. Monika, you said half an hour? Yeah, I can hold out that long. I've gone to bed hungry in this world more than I like. Natsuki stands. I'm gonna splash some cold water on my face. Natsuki gets to the other bathroom where I hear water running. Monika intertwines her arm with mine and lays against me closer. Despite this, she's trembling with fear. I put a reassuring arm around her and she snuggles closer. I'm doing my best to comfort her. Kozu and Mori come out. The table is set. Thanks, you two. You bet. What's up? You two look like you've got a question. We do. We were talking in there. To be honest, we really don't want to go home tonight. Could we sleep here? It would make me feel safer at least. Same here. I frown. I mean, I don't have an issue with it, but this is Meiji's house. Meiji, hearing his name, looks up. What's up? Mori repeats the question. Well, sure. I just hope we have enough beds. Without a sudden interruption startles me. If it's okay, can I stay too? I really don't want to go back to that house. Meiji nods slowly. We can figure bedding out later. For now, though, we should probably eat dinner before bed. We could use it. Everyone remembers an agreement. I'll go and wait for delivery. Monika leans in, kisses my cheek before standing. Mind if I join you? Of course not, come on. The two girls head out. Kozu takes a seat next to me but keeps a respectful distance. After a while, she turns to Meiji. Hey, thanks for letting us stay. Of course. Kozu smiles warmly at Meiji before looking down at the floor, her hands gently wringing in her lap. She looks up and turns to me. Austin? Yeah? Do you know any reason why I was able to remember last week? I furrow my brow in contemplation. I honestly couldn't say. Oh. She sounds disappointed, which makes me feel guilty that I don't have an answer. I wish there was more I could say, but I don't have a clue. No, it's okay, I understand. She smiles sadly at me. Leaning back, she closes her eyes. I look at the others. Kotonoha has her eyes closed, looking very depressed. Yuri sitting at the desk chair, looking more deep in thought than anything. Meiji and Sayori are both snuggling close, Meiji resting and Sayori comforting him like any good girlfriend would do for their sick beau. Natsuki comes out of the bathroom looking marginally better. She walks over and sits down next to me. Ah, that's the stuff. Feeling any better? A little. Cold water does wonders, I'm telling you. No kidding. Leaning back, I close my eyes. And I'm guessing we're about to fall asleep on the couch. Austin, dinner's here. I guess dinner's here. Pizza. That's very close to I'm just saying. I might see Monika's slightly smiling face very close to mine. Looking around, I see he's just heard me in the room now. I must have dozed off. Tiredly, I sit up. Ugh, how long was I out? It took the pizza a little longer to get here than it should have, so probably around 40 or so minutes. I see. Shows me to my feet and we head into the dining room. Everyone else is seated at the table already serving themselves. They all turn to me when I enter, greeting me. I nod back and take a seat near the edge of the table. Monika immediately takes the seat next to me. What kind of pizza do you want, dear? Pepperoni works. She grabs a slice and places it on my plate, then she grabs a cheese slice for herself. I smile a bit. I'm surprised that you're still pescatarian at a time like this. Well, why shouldn't I? I want to stick to some of my convictions even now. I nod and decide not to say anything else about it. It occurs to me that she might also be doing it because of her faith in me. I go by that realization. This group is looking to me to save them. I've got to do my best to fix this. You want something to drink? I got a couple flavors of soda. Looking over the center of the table, I see a couple large soda bottles. One the green of melon soda, but the other the dark brown of cola. Dude, it's like my arm. Whenever I have my desk set up for recording, it's like my arm for my mic, the boom arm, is always in the way of the monitor in some way. It's always in the way of the monitor in some fashion. It's always in the way in some way. Wish it weren't, but you know, what can you do? I mean, I could rearrange things, like put my monitor in front of me, my laptop to the side. I don't know. I mean, I could do that. But I'm too lazy to, so I'm gonna just deal with this setup. I don't mind the setup anyway. I like the setup. Plus, if I were to put my laptop here, the camera would show the door, and I kind of just don't. I don't typically like having the door be visible on camera, just because I don't know. Just cuz. Just cuz. On closer inspection, I noticed it's actually root beer. Oh, root beer is great. Root beer is great. That earns me a few concerned and sympathetic stares, which caused me to feel more self-conscious. And we have root beer at the restaurant I work at. I'm not gonna name the place, at least not this time. I mean, I named the company I worked for before, which was Whitewater. They're a great car wash, by the way. Highly recommend. Highly recommend. Great car wash. But I won't mention the place I work, just for reasons. For reasons. You're welcome, love. She pours me a glass and places it next to my plate. Man, this is such a great man. Excuse me, don't want to talk to me. Eventually, they're finished. Some, like Sayori and Natsuki, go for seconds. I'm one of those individuals grabbing a smaller slice of pepperoni. I start to break the silence. Shiba-san, are you not hungry? Would you rather go to bed? Startled, she looks up. It's alright. I want to finish this first. Don't force yourself, Koko-chan. Kotonoha smiles slowly at Sayori. It's alright. Really, I appreciate the concern. But in both of my lives, I was told to finish everything on my plate. So saying, she begins eating faster now. Hey, speaking of sleeping, how are we gonna arrange things tonight? I don't sound rude or selfish, but I don't want to give up the bed I'm using. We have 2 large empty beds to choose from. Let me think. Everyone's eyes on me again as I do some quick calculations. I even considered sleeping in Meiji's bed in his house, but dismissed the idea since Sayori couldn't look after him to say nothing. Couldn't look after him to say nothing of Monika. The 3 girls without beds are Mori, Kotonoha, and Kozu. 3 people for 2 beds. Unless someone wants to take a couch, 2 are gonna have to share a bed. Kozu looks at me. I can sleep on one of the couches if necessary. Well, we might not need to. My family has a couple spare futons around the house. Alright, someone can take that. I will. I raise an eyebrow. I'm used to sleeping on one, so I don't mind taking the futon. Is it okay if I sleep in the living room? I shrug. I think that'll be fine. Mori, Kozu, you 2 can decide on who gets the other 2 beds. Both are upstairs. Does someone go get the futon now? Sure. Meiji now starts to stand when Monika stops him with a hand on my shoulder. Let me, you're still sick and Sarah would never forgive me if I made you go out there. Meiji stops then nods. Alright. He tells her the location, which is in the hall closet on the lowest shelf. Nodding, Monika heads out. As if that's a signal, everyone starts finishing up, even Kotonoha. Mori and Kozu begin cleaning up the table together and take them into the kitchen. Soon I hear the sink running. Looking at the clock on the wall, I see it's just past 7. If anyone's tired, you can head off to bed if you want. Thank you, I'm completely exhausted. You and me both. Hearing this, Sayori comes to Meiji's side. Let's get you to bed. The like, old married couple already is laid out. Yeah, he stands as well. I doubt I'll be much more help tonight, so I'll head to bed too. Good night. Yeah, pauses to look at me briefly with an unreadable expression on her face before heading out. Monika comes in just then. The futon is set up already. Kotonoha stands. Thanks, Susan, I appreciate it. You're welcome. So saying, Kotonoha heads out. Mori and Kozu return to the kitchen just then. Is everyone heading to bed already? Looks like it. I think I will too. Same here. Did you guys choose which room you were gonna take? No, we were just gonna pick one when we got upstairs. I'll show them which rooms. Monika leads both girls out, leaving me alone for a bit. Despite being as tired as the others, I can't afford to fall asleep just yet. I stand and head to the main room. I walk over and turn the PC screen on. I start opening the game files, then pause. Where the hell should I even begin here? As exhausted as I am, my brain is in a fog. Can't even think where to start. We can't gain access to the script for the most part. We can only see it as it appears in real time, only from my perspective. We can access the character files, but I'm not even sure where we can start with those. Standing, I begin pacing the room again, letting my thoughts wander as I do so. If only there was a way we could see into those RPA files. Wait, maybe there's a way? I quickly return to the desk, sit down, and open the internet browser. My search for an RPA extraction program, however, bears no fruit. The search results show me quickly that RPA files either don't exist in this world, or have a different designation. Shame Mom is near, she'd have the program. What about your mom? Jumping at the sudden interruption, I look behind me to see Monika approaching. I didn't mean to eavesdrop. It's alright, I was just thinking Mom would have a program that could help. Hell, she'd be perfect for this. Why is that? She's decoding ways at her job. She loves anything computer related. I see. I hope that some of that genius rubbed off on me, but I can't hold a candle to Mom's skills. Hey, don't say it like that. I'm sure your mom has years of experience, so don't put yourself down. I smile a bit. You're right. I had a bit of a moment there. Monika smiles and then, to my surprise, comes over and pulls me up. Monika? What? Come with me for a bit. Sure? She gently leads me to the couch, then sits. Turning to me, she indicates her lap. Lie down here. I feel my face get warm. Monika? What are you doing? She pats her legs again. Just do it. Her tone indicates I'd be in trouble if I disobey, so I sigh and oblige. Not doing anything weird. You're just chilling with Monika. The best Doki. Just have to point that out. My favorite Doki is Monika. For anyone wondering, if you haven't seen any of my Doki Doki videos at all, then well, just so you know. I gently lay my head in Monika's lap, closing my eyes. The moment I do, I feel my body immediately relax. Her legs are warm and soft, plus being this close to her is a very soothing experience. I see in your eyes, you're extremely tense and tired at the same time. Her hands run through my head comfortingly. Take a little bit to relax, darling. She strokes my hair gently, then begins humming that same tune from early this morning. I feel a cool hand running over my forehead and through my hair. We remain like this for a while, Monika humming to me. My mind begins calming more and more. Part of me is screaming at me to stop as we have run out of time, but another part screams back that I can't think if I'm this tense and tired. After a bit, I open my eyes and look up at Monika. Monika's eyes are closed, but she has a gentle and kind smile on her face. She's still humming the same tune, moving her head slowly back and forth to the beat. The serene look on her face brings a happy tear to my eye. I reach up and cup her head in my hand. She opens her eyes slowly, gazing down at me. Slowly, I sit up and put an arm around her. She leans against me, snuggling closer. I open my mouth to say something, but shut it again. There's nothing to say here, nothing that needs to be said. We both need this brief distraction. It reminds me of what I'm fighting for. The world, my friends, my loved ones, the woman I fell in love with. All of this. The stress has ebbed away more now, leaving my head less twisted up in knots than it had been. Thank you, Monika. I'm glad you're here. Being with you keeps the homesickness more at bay than it would have. Are you feeling any better? Monika looks up at me with a warm, loving smile. A lot better. Thank you. What about you? Same here. I needed this. He reaches down and takes my free hand, intertwining it in mine. I'm still plenty scared, but with you by my side, I feel like we could take on the world together. I feel the same now. My mind and body feeling a bit more refreshed, I give Monika's hand a squeeze. Feel like doing some work now, or would you rather rest a bit more before we do? Just a bit longer. Understood. She leans closer, burying her face in the crook of my neck. I hold her closer for a few more minutes. After about 5 or so minutes, she slowly moves away. I release her hand as well. I think I'm ready now. Let's get to it. We both stand and head over to the computer again. All in all, Monika and I sit together with her on my lap for what feels like hours. We go through the character files as best we can. I bemoan the fact that we don't have multiple monitors we can utilize, but Monika reminds me that this is all we have currently. What other RPY files we have access to are difficult to decipher since most of them are in gibberish code language that we can't figure out. If anything, the gibberish now seems, for lack of a better explanation, more complicated than it did when we first looked at it. Like there's more gibberish per line of code we see, but it's inconsistent. It's like the code keeps fluctuating, becoming more or less detailed at certain points throughout the files. Not having a clue what it could mean, Monika and I move on. We do check my files since I've apparently gained the ability to access the console, but there's nothing in there to indicate any kind of administrator privileges. Administrator privileges. Jesus fuck. The sleepier I get, the more the words on the computer screen start to jumble and jump in front of me, but I force myself to keep on thinking. Finally, however, Monika also starts to nod off in my lap. Looking at the clock, I see it's just past 10 p.m. I take a deep breath. Okay, I think it's about time we start closing everything down for the night. We obviously can't think straight anymore. Monika looks at me, then nods. Standing, she stretches. I'm gonna get ready for bed. Alright, I'll wait out here until you're done. I'm getting us flustered already. She smiles, winking at me before she heads to our room. I sit on the couch again, leaning back to look out the window. A few minutes later, I hear footsteps approaching. Smiling, I look over the source of said footsteps. Well, that was quick. Chiba-san, what are you doing still up? It's pretty late. I could say, but you can call me Kotonoha. I did tell you that you could last week, remember? Her smile is probably an attempt to break the ice. Well, if you're sure, then you can call me Austin. She nods in understanding. Is that on your mind? Never mind. That was a stupid question. No, it's quite alright. May I sit down? I gesture to the couch. Sure, go ahead. She nods gratefully and sits down, hands in her lap with all the style and poise someone of her stature would have. It's almost like I'm in the presence of a noble woman. We remain sitting there in silence. And you know what, guys? Only because I am frustrated about this, I'm gonna pause the recording because I'm gonna move this cord here. Yeah, this cord, which is literally from my strip lights. This cord from my strip lights. As you can tell, button right here. As you can tell, yeah. I'm gonna move this cord so it's kind of more so out of my way. And oh god, I accidentally tore part of it off. Okay. I'm gonna pause the recording and I will be right back to finishing this episode. Once I get my strip lights all figured out. So I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, a lot less cords in front of my legs, so that's good. Now I remain sitting there in silence. Finally, after a few moments, Kotonoha speaks up. I guess you could say everything is on my mind. That's fair enough. Go on. That hurt a little bit. Can't lie. I kind of swallowed that incorrectly. Sorry about the silence there. Ugh. That hurt a little bit. Swallowing that. Okay. Better now. I'm feeling better now. I'm so damn confused. Who the hell am I? Just some rich girl who allows her money to do the talking for her? Or whoever I was before this week? There's a part of me that wants to call my personal bodyguard to beat you to a bloody pulp for all this. And there's another part that wants to. She looks down at her nails, then brings one hand up to her eyes, making a plucking gesture. I want to forget. I didn't want this. I don't want to see this. She angrily gestures to the view of Earth outside the window. She starts to hyperventilate, shedding tear after tear. I didn't want to see what I am. I hear a door on the other side of the room. Sayori speaking out of her Meiji's room, and Monika speaking out of the bathroom. Sayori gestures for me to hug her. Monika sees this and nods in agreement. Looking over Kotonoha, I see her with her head in her hands, crying hard. Without hesitation now, I wrap my arms around her figure, pulling her close. Her cries become louder now. Oh, damn. As she says in my chest, hitting it over and over again. Monika walks out first, a worried look in her eyes. Sayori joins her as well. I'm so sorry. I turn my grip on the poor girl. Despite everything, I feel how frail and helpless she must be feeling, and how hard she's trembling. Sayori starts tearing up as well. Seeing this, Monika walks over to her friend and offers a shoulder. Sayori takes it off her, crying soft tears for her friend. Kotonoha stops hitting my chest and now clings to my shirt. Kotonoha, I'm so sorry. She buries her face deeper into my shirt, screaming louder and louder. I look up, then to my surprise see Yae standing at the entrance to the classroom. I look up at Monika, feeling quite helpless now. I did this. Yae and I, in our rage at the helpless girl in my arms, agreed to show her a reality that no one deserves to know. There was no emergency, no life-threatening event that forced our hand. Nothing but rage. I look down at the crying girl in my arms, then up at Yae. When we lock eyes, I can see our shared feeling of regret reflected back at me. We need to make this up to her, no matter what. I look back up at Monika. She's still holding a tearful Sayori, but our eyes meet. She looks just as lost as I feel. Kotonoha's sobs slowly subside, giving way to hiccups and sniffles. Eventually, she slows enough that I can hear her breathing softly, still clinging to me. Looking down, I see that she's still asleep. I look over at Monika and Sayori. What do we do? Let her sleep in our room with us. Sayori wipes her eyes and straightens up. Sayori? She can't be alone tonight. Look at how she's still cleaning Austin here. Monika looks and nods. You're right, I see your point. I'll go get I've got already. He comes in carrying a large bundle of bedding. Sayori rushes up and grabs it, taking it to her bedroom. He walks over to the three of us, looking at Kotonoha with a somber expression. I can't say that I know exactly how she feels, but she glances between me and Monika. We know how that went for me. I'll go help Sayori. She walks into the room, leaving me and Monika alone with the desperately exhausted Kotonoha. Monika slowly walks up and sits next to me. Expecting a jealous tirade, I'm shocked when she gives me a tender, loving smile. You just gave me another reason to love you, darling. Aww, that's adorable. She leans in and kisses me tenderly. She definitely needed this. I look down at her. Definitely. Monika looks down at her with concern. Despite everything, I feel bad for her. Before all this, I only heard good things about her. She was friendly and willing to talk to anyone. She wasn't feeling lonely, just like you. Yeah. The problem with being at or near the top is that no one wants to climb up or even try to. Until I formed the literature club, I didn't know what having friends was like. And now, we're in danger of losing that precious place of yours. She briefly looks startled, but then nods slowly. I will do everything in my power to make sure that doesn't happen. The trustful look she gives me directly afterwards gives me both anxiety and determination. What is that look? Is that really trustful, or is that like lusty? I literally cannot. I mean, that's literally a look that she would give in the original, in other games like Within, and one it's more of a lusty look. Like that's a lustful look. That's not just a trusting thing. That's a lusty look. Like, yeah, I'm ready to get freaky type of. I'm just saying. My knee. I smacked my knee again. The surprise doesn't hurt too bad, but I guess I am not really smacking it that bad. I'm just smacking it a little bit. Okay, let me stop smacking my desk. I mean, technically this isn't my desk. Let me stop smacking it with my knee. I love you, Monika, and that will never change. Oh no! I mean, we knew this already. We've known this for since episode like 18. So yeah. She looks down at Kotonoha. And the two of us should follow her example. You look as tired as I feel. I'm starting to see little gremlins in the corner. I jokingly smile, pointing over to one of the room's corners. Sayori and Yuri come out just then. The bedding is ready for her. Alright, let's get her to bed. Slowly, I get a firm grasp on Kotonoha, lifting her into my arms. I carry her carefully into the other room. Meiji is softly snoring in the bed already, and the futon is laid out next to the bed. I lay her in the bed. Then Sayori puts the covers over her. She does something unexpected. Then, leaning down, she kisses Kotonoha's forehead. I raise an eyebrow. A good night kiss? Mom does that to me every night. You won't hear complaints from me, but for now, we should all sleep. We don't know what's in store for us tomorrow, but we should be as rested as we can be. Yeah, I get that. I'll see you all tomorrow. Ye excuses herself. Sayori yawns and stretches. I think I'll join Ye-chan. Good night. Monika and I head out. After a brief rinsing shower and brushing my teeth, I head to the other room where Monika is in bed waiting. She pulls the covers off on one side, inviting me to join her. I turn the lights off and slide in beside her. The moment I'm under the covers, her arms wrap around me tightly. Austin. Her voice is soft and almost a bit breathy. Her lips graze mine, salvage her warm body press. I may guess what she, unconsciously or not, is trying to do, and I stop her once again, no matter how tempted I am. Moni, no. Startled expression. I told you already, not like this. No matter how much I want you. I don't want it to be like this. Yeah, you're right. Can we at least stay like this? She tried doing it again. She tried to have again. I'm gonna censor by muting my mic. It is now Friday, so it's getting towards the end of the weekend, towards the weekend where the character was, sitting and watching Yuri's body literally decompose in the literature club room. So yeah, yikes. There's silence. You guys remember? Wait, what's that sound? Wait, what's why did I hear like a thunder strike or something from in game? Literally from in the game? What the frick? The freak, my dude. Beside me, Monika says moments later, eyes wide in terror. I don't look down because I'm trying to make sure my chair is in my room properly and not like about to not knock into something or knock something over. I mean, I just have cases and stuff over here, so yeah, nothing crazy about to fall over. I need another chip though. In preparation for this moment, I need another chip. Okay, I'm better now. I'm gonna hear moments later. I just want to say, okay, stop talking. Goddamn, I cannot talk with shit in my. Good thing you guys can't really hear that. Me chewing. I doubt you guys would want that since this isn't ASMR. I hate ASMR personally, but others who enjoy it, all you. The loud rumbling dissipates soon after. What the fuck was that? I thought the blankets off, jumping out of bed and rushing out. What the hell's going on? Has the earth expanded? Or are we all dying? Are we all dying? You guys saw in the window. Look at the windows! In the window in the game! What is that? Dude, what the fuck is happening? Is the world being destroyed? Like, what the fuck? Without staring, Meiji already out, looking at the earth below. What's going on? Sayori cleaning Meiji tightly simply points. I rush over and look out. Oh my god. Holy shit. How'd this happen overnight? This is really bad. Is it just me, or are we spinning faster? No, it's not just you. The five of us back go and look at each other. Fuck. Is the world ending? At that suggestion, Sayori clings to Meiji tighter. He wears a protective arm around his girlfriend, but he looks just as scared as she does. Everyone looks at me. Crap, they're looking at me for a solution. I stand straighter, putting as serious a look on my face as I can. I can't let them down, no matter what. Even though I have no goddamn idea where to start. I send my mind back to the present. Alright, we've got work to do, everyone. What time is it? It's just past 8 in the morning. Understood. Monika, Kotonoha, I want you to get to the others in here right now. I think from now on I'll make these episodes an hour and a half long. From now on I'll make these episodes an hour and a half long. Just because I want to include as much content as possible. Maybe I'll make this episode even longer, because I'm invested now. I'm invested. I might make this even longer. Monika nods and rushes out with a determined look on her face. Kotonoha, however, looks a bit more unsure. Are you sure you want me to do this? Yes, very sure. Please hurry, we need everyone in as fast as we can. Kotonoha nods, standing up straighter. Understood. She too runs out of the room. Sayori, Meiji, come with me. I head over to the computer and turn the screen on. What are you doing now? I need to check something. I quickly open the file with the world population. Or I try to. I get a loading icon next to the mouse and wait impatiently as it slowly opens. The computer sounds like it's dying. Internal fans on overdrive now. I touch and remove my hand immediately. Austin? Ouch, fuck, it's really hot. Is it that bad? Very. Here we are. The program finally opens. Now then, let's see. Oh no. What is it? There's only... What's wrong? 9. 9 people left. And it's us plus Yuri. Wouldn't it be 10 since I... Oh, no, you're right. A good thing you hardly ever left. This crew's also counting me even though I haven't existed outside the classroom before. What the fuck? Need to find Yuri? Yeah, we do need to find Yuri. Do I include this episode, guys? Do I include this episode or no? I don't even know at this point. Do I include this? I mean, this episode might be like the Katana and Ye conflict, but then also this episode might include Yuri. I might include Yuri in this episode too, honestly. You know what? Fuck it. We're going through this. Unfortunately, the desktop is running extremely slow and slow enough that the mouse icon is glitching and not responding to the mouse itself. The others enter the room quickly enough until we're all gathered in. I whirl around in the chair to face them all, a grim expression on my face. Okay, no time to beat around the bush. We're the only ones left on Earth. Us and Yuri. Silence. Dead silence. From the silence, Natsuki's the first to do anything. She rushes over and pushes me aside to look at the screen intently. Her face goes pale. What the hell? Dad. Dad, no. She has this card pure horror on her face. Oh, damn. I mean, even if they're an abusive parent, I can understand where Natsuki's coming from. I mean, not that I ever experienced that, but, you know, it makes sense. The other girl starts slowly react as well, most crying at the sudden loss of loved ones. Yuri remains stoic, however, but I see her fist clenching. Even Meiji's affected by the sudden news, its weight finally sinking in. Mom, Dad, Aiko. I grip my teeth and am about to say something when Sayori claps her hands loudly. Guys, stop! I'm clearly flabbergasted by her words. She wants for me to get up. I stand to the side as she climbs to the computer chair facing everyone. Listen to me now! Everyone shouts Sayori's outburst, stops crying and faces Sayori. This isn't over, not... What's happening? What? Rumbling, what the fuck? Sayori stumbles and falls off the unstable chair, hitting her head. Sayori! Having fallen himself, Meiji rushes over to her, crawling on the floor. Sayori puts a hand to her head, bringing it back. I feel a chill when she pulls her hand back to reveal... I said as clearly as I can, bandages, we need bandages! What the fuck is going on? Wait, what if it rumbling to cause Sayori to fall off the chair? What if that's the game trying to finally now kills off Sayori? Dude, this is going crazy, this is going crazy, this is going crazy, this is going crazy. Don't go. The two of us head towards the door, ignoring the cries of our girlfriends. We step through and... Oh fuck. What's about to happen? What the hell? This is like a horror game now, dude. This is chilling, literally chilling. This thing chills down my spine. What the hell? I look around the darkened school building. How do we get here? Looking down, I see that I'm once more in Meiji's body, but I'm also in his school clothes. I quickly search through my pockets for anything. Aha! A cell phone, Meiji. Meiji? Hey, Meiji, wake up! Oh no. I quickly open Meiji's phone, but freeze when I see a notification. No signal. Of course not. Damn it! I throw the phone down in rage, causing it to shatter. But then it echoes through the empty school building. Shit, that was a dumb thing to do. Now I don't have a light. Okay. What the hell do I do now? How did I get here? I look up at the classroom nearest to me. In the darkness, I read 1A. First floor. Okay, there's gotta be a reason why I'm here. Think, Austin, think. Why the school of all places? Meiji, please wake up. Fuck! I look around desperately. Think. My heart is racing hard enough that it might pop out of my chest. Doesn't look that Meiji is sick. No. Wait, he doesn't feel sick anymore. Whoa! I turn up and see nothing. What the hell was that? My heartbeat is more audible now. There it is again. Who is that? A flash of lightning illuminates the hallway but reveals nothing. What the hell's going on? Okay, time to leave. As my eyes adjust to the darkness, I make my way as fast as I can through the school towards the exit. The exit, here we go. I push the door open and push right through. What? What the hell happened? The moment I pass through the entrance, I find myself in another corridor, but the outside looks different. Gazing out, I see I'm several stories above the ground now. I can't even see the ground anymore. Damn it, that laugh. Wait, it sounds closer now. A shiver runs my back as I approach the nearest classroom door, looking up at the label, 3D. I feel my blood drain from my face. No. No. Found you. Ah! I will run and see a dark figure standing in front of me. Hello, my beloved. The figure giggles again, and I feel something covering my face. Yuri. Sleep now, my darling Meiji. We will be together soon. No. Get. I feel my body go weak despite my best efforts. Must remain conscious. What the fuck is happening? Now we're at the Yuri portion of the mod. Okay. At part, what, like 24? Literally, part 24 of this mod. We're at the Yuri portion. Dog. What the ever-loving shit is happening now? We're literally, this is part 24 of this mod. Well, what? As I slowly start regaining consciousness, I become aware of a large mass on top of me. Don't tell me this is what Yuri had. Don't tell me this is what she meant in terms of pleasure. No! This is about to be this. Guys, prepare yourselves. It's gonna be gruesome. I'm seeing a chair with my hands tied behind my back. I'm prepared to have to censor something. Something is, at least in editing. Something is covering my eyes, so even when I open them, I can't see a damn thing. I try to speak, but nothing comes out. I'm completely paralyzed. Finally aware. Deal below. Let me move this now. No. Get me out of here. No. She's sitting on my lap with her legs crossed and around my neck, like some sort of fucking office chair. Were it not for literally everything about the situation, I would have been fooled into thinking that she's back to normal. This isn't Yuri, not anymore. Some demonic creatures corrupted her, and it's twisted her far beyond what happens in the original game. I try moving again, but basically nothing happens. Oh my, there's no need to go anywhere, my darling. I'm right here. Be still for me, would you? Ugh. At this, I feel the cold steel of a knife cut my cheek. Fuck, she must have a knife in the hand around my neck. I try again to move, but I get nothing in response. What little movement I do have is immediately stopped by Yuri's knots. Oh, Meiji, do you like it? Do you love it? The taste of my loving blade? I couldn't tell before, since Meiji's body was numb, but Yuri is, she's gently moving her hips back and forth across a massive wave of nausea hits me all at once. I probably would have vomited if Meiji's body wasn't in a normal state. I double my efforts, but a slender female hand caresses my cut cheek. It looks down at me, her smile growing even wider. I need you, my love. Let us be one together. She presses herself into me, her arm pulling our heads together. I can see the knife next to her head now. It's the brilliant blue knife I had taken away from her. I freeze. The only way she could have that knife is if the fucking script gave it back to her. It wasn't even on Earth. Try to speak, but Meiji's body is still not that responsive. The lips are dangerously close to mine. Oh, Meiji, my sweet Meiji, don't you love me? Don't you want to be part of me too? She brings her hand up, licking her fingers sensually. What the fuck is going on, bro? What the fuck is going on, dog? What is happening this episode of Doki Doki World of Dreams? This might be the last episode of Doki Doki. This might be the last one of World of Dreams. This might be the last one for the mod. Who knows? We might be moving on to Get Out soon enough. She leans in and whispers in a seductive tone. I mean, I love this mod, but what the fuck is going on? You don't need anyone else but me. None of those other insolent W word can compare. I feel a bolt of ice shoot down my spine at her words. I'm shaken with fear and feel a deep pit of dread opening inside me. It's painful to see Yuri being used like a puppet by this fucking devil of a game. I've gotta get out of here before it makes her do something permanent. Meiji, my Meiji, what should I call you, Austin? Now, that's what everyone else calls you, isn't it? Finally, I get the smallest amount of control back of Meiji's body. I begin thrashing as violently as my drugged body will allow, causing Yuri to stand. I immediately freeze. The look on her face makes my blood run cold. She brandishes her knife at me. Oh, Austin, you ready to feel my love? Her knife gently glides up my leg, then up my chest. Damn it, voice fucking work. What the fuck did she put me on? I look around briefly, then see a gas canister. The hell is Sevoflurane. What the fuck? My darling husband, I just want to cut you open and crawl inside you. She brings her knife to her arm and gives a shallow. That's downright disgusting. That's downright creepy as fuck. What the hell? Please tell me she did not just say what I think. This is unsettling. This is very odd. She wants to crawl inside of us. This is borderline crazy. I cannot lie. Borderline crazy. Borderline crazy. Ah, yes. Oh no. Ah, no. The blood drips from her arm, landing on my pants. Her smile grows more and more deranged. Why can't I move anything but my head? Her quickly drags her freshly cut arm across my shirt in the shape of a heart. God fucking damn this game. No sane person would do this. What have you done to Yuri? I feel my terror mixed with anger. I'm gonna kill... My thoughts are immediately cut off when Yuri crashes her lips into mine, biting down on my lip hard enough to draw blood. She sucks the blood greedily, all the while continuing to engage in the lip lock, preventing me from screaming. I feel Yuri sit back down on me, pressing her whole body into my chest and wrapping her arms around my head, her knife still in her hand. My anger vanishes and is replaced with pure horror as I feel her blood run through Meiji's hair and down the back of my neck. I feel uncontrollable tears begin to fall from my face, a panic beginning to set in. Is this how Ye felt? Oh god. Oh god. Get me out of here, anyone! I don't want this. I don't want this. I feel a cold, quick slash then pain on my face. Yuri pulls away from my lips for a moment. Doesn't it feel amazing? I want you to feel my love for you. She then slams her lips back into mine within the force for my teeth to cut the inside of my lip. Okay. This is getting insane. I can't take this anymore. I'm gonna throw up. Somebody help me, please. She stands up and then pushes my chair over. Ow, damn it. Finally I have my voice back. Someone help. Shh, no one is coming to find you. It's just you and me, my darling. She hovers over me, lifting her skirt. My stomach roils, vomit filling my mouth. I spit off to the side and scream, Yuri, no, God, please don't! Yuri giggles maniacally before slowly bending over and looking down at me. I thrash my head around trying to escape. I hear the door behind burst open. Her stops and whirls around glaring at the newcomer. You. I look over and see Monika. Yeah, let's go, Monika. Monika v. Yuri, let's go. I vote on Monika. She's panting heavily. Monika, thank God. I look at my blood-stained body, then back at Yuri. Her eyes then catch a glimpse of the canister. Her eyes go wide in realization, then face Yuri. Yuri? What have you done to him, you bitch? Monika rushes Yuri, a wild, murderous look in her eyes. Caught off guard, Yuri stumbles back briefly. She then brings out her knife again, slashing at Monika as she approaches. Monika dodges it, ignoring it before kicking it out of her hand. I hear the two screaming and hating each other. I won't let you touch my lover, you W-word. I won't let you take him away from me. Fuck off. Yeah. I try my best to move, and thankfully I can start to move something other than my head now. I see the knife nearby, but I'm still too weak to do anything. Someone else comes running into the room. What the hell is going on? Natsuki. She comes rushing over. Man, what happened here? Yuri tried to cheat. And this guy's wide in realization, and when she sees my bloody body and blood-smeared lips. Shit. Look, let me try and get you out of these ropes. She struggles to get me into a sitting position. Where is everyone else? It's right across the school. Damn it, they're too spread out. We need the help right now. Hold, I can't get the knife over there. Oh, yeah. Well, let me guess. Let's cut the ropes. Feel a slight nick on my thumb. Fuck it, I mean, it doesn't matter. Just steady your hands. I'm trying, damn it. How dare you touch my man, you disgusting brat? Didn't you have enough with your daddy? For no, Yuri appears slams her fist against Natsuki's face. My god, Yuri, Jesus Christ, this woman. Yeah, Yuri's like my probably least favorite Doki. Probably my least favorite one. Natsuki's flung hard against the wall, causing a crack to form in it. God damn. Quick grabbing the knife, Yuri holds it to my neck. Moving in closer, and this goes into his neck. Monika stops, fear placing her murderous rage. I can feel Yuri's rapid breath on the back of my neck. Natsuki grunts as she slides down the wall and clearly what? Clearly winded. Okay, so she's winded. Yuri, are you okay? Yuri's not okay, guys. Clearly, Yuri is not okay. Clearly, she is not okay. Yuri, no. No what, darling? No, Monika's pale imitation of a female figure. Yuri presses her chest into the back of my neck, pressing the blade of her knife harder into my throat. What the fuck? What is going on? Pressing the blade of her knife harder into my that does not sound good. That sounds like she's trying to murder you. He chose me. He came to me, bitch. Me, not you. I need him. He's all I have left. A W word like you doesn't deserve him. And speaking of W words, look what the cat dragged in. Had enough of your harem, so you want my man too? We're Monika's man, Yuri. Yes, I was in the room from her hiding place behind the door, clearly shocked that Yuri knew she was there. Yay, please help me. Jealous of how much I belong to him, how much he belongs to me. A glint of fear and recognition passes through Ye's eyes before she holds up her hands. Hey, let's calm down, okay? You don't want to do this. He doesn't deserve... Bitch, please. You just want your slimy, filth-ridden, STD-laden hands all on my lover. Touch him and I'll cut your fucking head off, you W word. Maybe then your uncle won't want you anymore. Ye's face goes pale and she backs away, immediately looking at me with fear. How the hell did you... Ye stunts down her mouth agape. Just then Kotonoha come rushing in, followed soon after by Kotonoha. Oh, damn it. The hell's going on here? Stay back, the lot of you. Everyone goes silent as I feel the knife against my neck more. Here it is, Miss Chiba. Yuri switches to English and glowers at a white-faced Kotonoha. Come to steal him for your own use, eh? Perhaps playing and making him your slave? Playing using your money to make him your plaything too? You didn't have enough taking my mom away, now you also want my man? Kotonoha looks crestfallen and looks down at the floor. Yuri, that's not... Who gave you permission to call me Yuri? I feel neck on my neck and warm blood dropping down. I didn't mean to go that deep, my beloved. Here, let me make it all better for you. I thought when Yuri yanks my head out of the way and begins licking the wound. No. You shitty brat. That's simply vile. Have some decency. How about you have some decency, Yuri? How about you have some decency? That's nasty. Natsuki coughs and sputters as she weakly stands. You're one to talk. Exactly. You just speak to me like that? Natsuki looks up with a dark glare in her eyes that matches Yuri's. You hypocrite! Oh my, big river such a small-minded simpleton like you. The blade against my neck digs deeper. Yuri gives me a deceptively innocent smile. It'll all be over soon, my love. You know, I'll never admit this to anyone else in any other situation, but I looked up to you, Yuri. This catches everyone off guard, even Yuri. I always thought to myself, I might not agree with her taste, but I want to be more like her. I know that the real you isn't even remotely capable of something like this. So now, I have to stop you and get my friend back. From nowhere, Natsuki throws something at Yuri. Yeah! Yuri falls back as a piece of the broken wall hits her face. Oof. Person tackles Yuri, pummeling her with punch after punch. Somebody else won't distracting her. Jeez. Damn. Goes the first to move towards Yuri, but is thrown back when Natsuki comes flying into her chest. Throwing against nearby a wall. You won't have him. Yuri grabs canister and begins turning a dial. A hissing sound begins to escape the container. Yes, everyone run! As if by magic, the door slams shut immediately after. Yuri begins laughing maniacally. Fools, utter fools, the lot of you. She quickly puts on some kind of mask over her face. I told you that he's mine. Cover your mouths. However, the warning comes too late for Kozu and Natsuki, both of whom are already unconscious. Mori and Kotonoha move to the back of the room as fast as they can, trying to open the back door, but it's no use. All begin collapsing as well. Austin, I feel the effects of the gas overcoming me too. Behind me, I hear Monika collapsing. He walks up to me, knife in hand, my vision's fading. No, I won't let it end like this. Anyone, help. Oh shit. So we had our interaction with Yuri this episode, guys. We added this episode. Let them go. Wait, what? And I fall to the ground. Get inside. It's Sayori. Sayori for the win. Someone runs past me and I struggle to open my eyes. Shit, Sayori. What is she doing? I can see her gasping for her as she pulls Yuri into the closet with surprising strength. Yuri, I'm sorry. She hurls Yuri into the room and I hear the blood-curdling scream escape the bookworm's mouth as she crosses the threshold. Sayori steps back inside for a brief moment, then I hear her coming back out. She rushes the canister and tightens the nozzle. I hear the hissing stop. Rushing back, she opens one of the windows, then runs to Monika's side. Monika! Get up! She pulls Monika back in the classroom as fast as she can. Sayori, don't do this. I have to! Another crush from the outside shakes the building. I can't move at all now. It's taking all I have not to pass out. I hear some splashing from the space classroom and someone coughing and sputtering. Go, wait, Sayori! Get the ears out, hurry! Are you okay? Hurry, Austin's out there too! Right! Oh, Jesus. Monika comes running back out and begins untying me. No, others first. But, go! Mori's croaking now. Monika nods and rushes over to gather the others. Mori's the first person to come to when Monika splashes some water over her. Quick, we need to get rid of the space classroom! Oh, jeez. As I do that, I feel my strength slowly start coming back from the fresh air entering the room. I still can't move much, but seeing less effort to stay conscious. After it feels like an eternity, Monika rushes out and pulls me into the classroom. Austin, are you okay? Free of Meiji's body, I quickly stand. I'm fine now, but let's get him further inside. Right. We pull further in where I get toward untying the ropes. Without my consciousness to keep Meiji's body awake, he's going limp. The other girls are still recovering faster. All that is except Yuri. I catch a glimpse of her out of the corner of my eye, thrashing around and screaming. The moment Meiji's frees, so I rushes to his side, cradling him in her arms. Wake up, Meiji! Wake up! Fuck, Yuri did a number on him. And with a double dose of that gas, Sayori clings to him, sobbing. I stand again and begin heading to the computer where Natsuki's next word stop me. What the fuck is going on out there? Looking over to see her near the door, looking out the club room. Wait, what? The hell? The sound from the open window sounds like it's being sped up? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Pushing on it, I find it hard to even move. So let me shut this damn thing. Oh, Jesus. I door end up pulling on it desperately. Eventually, the door clicks shut. Shit, what the hell's going on? Can you hear me? Is it working? Oh, God, those lines, not her too. Monika? Hang on, trying to find the lights. My Monika's normal, panicky voice returns. Wait, so what was that other Monika from the end of Doki Doki Literature Club where she was like, can you hear me? What happened to... what was that from? Was that from her? The fuck? Just then there's a click. I see Monika in the corner, hand on the light switch, heavily panting. I look to everyone else. Sarah's still holding Meiji, rocking him back and forth. The other girls minus Yuri are slowly starting to recover from their exposure to the gas. And I need to sit back to stretch my damn legs. They have been for so long. Oh. Yeah, y'all aren't getting a leg reveal or any of that. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick little break. Oh, BRB. BRB. Oh god. Took a little bit of a stretching break. I swear, I've been recording literally so much today. I gotta take multiple stretching breaks in between recordings. Like while recording, I literally hit the pause button on my laptop keyboard to pause the recording so I can stretch, and then unpause it to come back, just so I don't have to cut it all out. So yeah, to put less work on me. There goes minus Yuri, slowly starting to recover from their exposure to the gas. Well, that's good. Yuri meanwhile is leaning against a wall in an all too familiar position. Eyes open, unfocused, hands on the ground. Shit, Yuri! Archer kneel beside her, reaching down to feel her pulse. Please, be there. Is there a pulse? Thank God it's faint, but there. Thankfully there's no new blood or a stab wound anywhere. One quickly joins me, kneeling beside me. Is she? No, she's not dead, but if we're not careful in the next few moments, she might be. Well, that's not good. Well, obviously, but yikes. I'll look over the still screaming desktop. Monika follows my gaze and nods. Go, do it. I'll make sure nothing happens to her. I stand rush over to the computer, opening Yuri's character file. Quickly, I find the appropriate code, make the necessary edits, and then hit save. Without hesitation, I rush back, but Yuri's convulsions have already started. Ah! Fuck, when did she get this strong? I can't hold out much longer. Do your best. She's convulsing violently in her grasp, and fuck, her hair, her eyes. Stay with me, Yuri. Oh no. I can't hold much longer either. With some jerk, she shoves Monika aside quickly, reaching into her pocket. There's a flash of metal and a flick of her wrist. No! My hands dart after her, and I grab her wrist. I won't let you. She manages to flip the knife around even with my grip on her wrist. Fuck, did the game break her stronger too? Oh jeez, she manages to bring it down closer to her chest. She's almost there. A recovered Natsuki kicks the knife out of Yuri's hand. Unfazed, Yuri makes precise stabbing motions to her abdomen. Oh jeez. Yeah. Just like she would in the original Doki Doki. Oh yeah, knee reveal. Whatever, man, whatever. For fucking hell. Natsuki also collapses, panting. Austin, is she? Everyone feel her pulse. Please be alive, damn it, I can't lose you. Thank God. I release Yuri and collapse next to her, all my strength sapped away. She'll be fine. Oh, jeez. That's awfully fun. Very. I hear myself hyperventilating, but it's like I can only hear it from a distance. No, not again. Oh no, not again. So I will might see Monika, pale, panicking, clasping my hand desperately. No, I can't let her see me like this. Slowly sitting up, I pitifully attempt a weak smile. Sorry, just panicking a little. That wasn't the right thing to say, but it's the only words I can muster at the moment. Monika throws her arms around me, pulling me tightly into a hug. I'm here with you. I put an arm around her as best as I can. Thank God you're here, Monika. Slowly, the feeling begins to subside until my thoughts are on my own again. You okay, man? Natsuki comes over slowly, looking at me. I nod slowly. Yeah. Natsuki kneels down, to my surprise, puts a hand on my head, patting me. You did good, really good. You both did. She does the same thing to Monika. Same to you. Is she doing okay over there? Mori walks over slowly, wincing as she does so. She looks down at Yuri worriedly. She's unconscious, but as far as I can tell, she's alive. Mori kneels and begins looking Yuri over herself. She opens Yuri's eyes and looks in, then puts her hand in front of Yuri's nose and mouth. She's breathing at least. What about you, Austin? I'll be fine. Well, if you're sure. I let the feelings of my panic attack slowly drip away, but eventually, my heart rate decreases. Soon as I sit up, giving Monika a reassuring smile. Thank you, that helped. I'm feeling better now. Are you sure? Better than before, I promise. She slowly lets me go, but holds onto my hand as I stand. The girls are all awake, but all sitting or lying on the ground. I can see the despair in their eyes. Wait, what was that? I look out the window. Oh no, not this. God damn it. I stumble backwards, hitting one of the doors in the back wall. Everyone else is facing the window now. Monika, the only other person to have seen this, is as white as a sheet. Everyone else has a terrified expression on their faces. Is this really it? Are we really in Act 3? Monika slowly walks over, still looking out of the window. She grasps my hand and clutches it desperately. I hold it back just as tightly. She's trembling worse than I am. The moment I let go of her hand and put an arm around her, she buries her face in my chest. I clutch her closer, with both arms around her. We remain like this for a while until I hear a familiar voice moaning behind me. I look over my shoulder and tenses up. She's awake. I slowly turn to face her. Yuri's slowly getting up, groaning. What? She opens her eyes and looks around the room in confusion. What am I doing here? Slowly, I extract myself from Monika, making my way over and kneeling beside Yuri. Hey, are you alright? My eyes flash in panic as I approach. Who are you? I'm sorry, I forgot you haven't seen me in this form before. I'm Austin. Silence. Did the recoding not work? Austin, the same Austin from Meiji Subconscious? Thank God, looks like it did. That's me. That's impossible. Yuri, he's right. Meiji, who has finally come to, sits up with help from Sayori. It really is him. He isn't lying. It's Sayori. Yuri clutches her head. I hold my hand out to steady her, but she slaps it away. Get away from me. I pull my hand back. I was just... Hey! Natsuki stomps over and does her best to loom over Yuri. He's trying to help. No need to be a bitch about it. Natsuki. Natsuki freezes. I didn't mean to make it sound so mean. Natsuki. Natsuki grips the bridge of her forehead, sighing. Look, I know you're feeling a bit confused. Two sets of memories, right? Pausing, Yuri slowly nods. I know how that goes. Austin and Meiji are telling the truth, though. Okay, I forget that my mouse keeps hovering downwards. I keep on accidentally hovering my mouse downwards. She points to me. This is the guy from last week, trust me. Yuri looks at me, then back at Natsuki. But how? It's a long story, and we'll tell you. I promise. Yuri's eyes flash with anger as her eyes land on Monika, but just as fast the anger is replaced with confusion and anxiety, she looks down at her hands. I tried to. Shh, it's alright now, you're not dead. Sayori appears from seemingly nowhere and wraps her arms around Yuri. Yuri flinches, but Sayori doesn't falter. What? Yuri immediately bursts into tears, turning and clinging to Sayori as she bawls her eyes out. Natsuki puts her hands down and looks away, unable to watch. Monika looked down as Yuri's meltdown continues unabated. Oh my God! If I could stop hovering my mouse downwards, I see that she's clutching her fists so hard her knuckles are turning white. Sayori doesn't seem to mind. She has her own tears as well, albeit silently. God, how's that brown-haired girl do it? I don't feel like I've done anything but hinder everyone here. Everything I decide always seems to end up in failure. And even when I do end up helping someone, it just makes things worse for us. But Sayori, she's one of the true heroes here, and she isn't the only one. Natsuki too. She deserves a medal for how she stopped Yuri. I couldn't do anything. All I can do is stare at the floor in hollow pain as Yuri screams and wails in anguish. After it feels like hours, her screams turn to softer sobs and then whimpers. Soon the poor girl is fast asleep, having tired herself out completely. Sayori and Meiji lift her and carry her gently to their bedroom, then return. So, Austin, what now? I look around the room. All the girls and Meiji are looking at me with expectant looks. Wow, now this is definitely thumbnail worthy. Please, don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. I don't know. Perhaps sensing my hesitation, Monika looks at everyone. We're all exhausted, right? Why don't we all get some rest before we discuss what we should do next? Everyone looks around the group. Slowly, everyone nods and murmurs in agreement. Monika, go ahead and use the bed. Someone else can join you instead of... No. The finality in her voice startles me. Austin, you're the one who needs a soft bed more than anyone else here. No offense to anyone else. She's right now. Sayori walks over. You got 2 doses of that gas. But just take the bed, dummy. It wasn't my body that breathed it in. I don't want to hear any of that chivalry crap from you. I don't know about the rest of you, but I can make do on the floor. I look around. The other girls are nodding in agreement. Oh, wait, I'm sleeping on the floor, so don't worry about me. I'll manage it too. He can only nod in my direction. I tear up as Monika helps me to my feet and leads me to the bedroom. You stay with him, Monika. Me? But no buts. You won't be able to sleep without making sure he's okay, right? Don't worry about it in here. We'll find a spot, so go. The two of us stop arguing and head towards the bedroom. The moment we get to the bedroom, I collapse on the bed, the adrenaline having worn off completely. Monika sits beside me on the bed after covering me with the blanket. I look into her eyes, clasping her hand in mine. Monika, Shh, just close your eyes. Too tired to complain, I do just that. So it seems like we might actually just be getting to the very end of this mod. Consciousness slowly returns to me, whereas before I immediately passed out. I opened one eye. And I kind of wish it was like one half of the screen faded back to really give you the view that, oh, he really opened just one eye, and then the other side would fade in like he opened his other eye. That would have been cool, but I guess it wouldn't give us like a full view of the game, so oh well. You can hope. Monika's now laying beside me, breathing softly. Despite this, she still has a troubled look on her face. Gently, I squeeze her hand. She subconsciously squeezes back, murmuring in her sleep. Austin. Quickly, I sit up, slowly untangling my hand from hers. This is enough to wake her up with a jolt. Ah, Austin. She looks weirdly at me. Are you alright? I nod slowly. I feel a little better. Thank goodness. What about you? Did you sleep? She nods. I blink to sleep out of my eyes and stretch. Let's go check on the others, okay? Sure, sounds good. She swings her legs over the bed and follows me out. Monika and I walk out, and my eyes widen a bit at what I'm seeing. In the middle of the floor, Sayori and Meiji are sleeping in the futon which Kotonoha had previously used. Kozu is sitting at the computer desk, her head on the desk itself. Yuri is lying on the couch, eyes closed and breathing normally. Mori is lying down, using her blazer as a pillow, with Natsuki next to her doing the same thing. However, our eyes are immediately drawn to one person who is awake. Yuri. She's staring out of the window, gazing at the empty space where just hours ago Earth had been. I can't see her face at the moment. Yuri? She slowly turns. Her expression is unreadable and almost disturbingly placid. She looks at us for a handful of seconds before she half turns back to gaze out the window. Silence reigns for a few more seconds. Hold on, my eye. There we go. Better. So, I remember everything clearly now. I tense up a bit of her tone. She sounds almost disappointed, causing a chill to run down my back. You know, I have to say, I wasn't quite expecting this as the explanation. She gestures towards the outside. You two have a lot of explaining to do. Her disappointed tone sounds almost bitter now. Yuri, be silent, Monika. I'm not done. This shuts Monika right up. Damn, Yuri. Your world's on approaching with renewed vigor. You lied to me. I don't know what about quite yet, but you lied to me. In both timelines. What's the old saying? Ah, yes, a lie of omission is still a lie. Yes, you told me the first week, but you didn't even bother during the second week. I open my mouth to protest, but a glare from Yuri kills the words in my throat. Did it ever occur to either of you that I may be of some help to you? Did you even once consider asking for assistance in whatever was going on instead of just lying to everyone? Yuri's raising her voice now, and I can hear the stirring of those around us waking up. She clenches her fist, anger on her face and in her voice. Hell, even Sayori knew. Was it because she's Meiji's childhood friend? She storms over to me and grabs me by my shirt, pulling me forward. Did I do something the first time to make myself not trustworthy? Tell me. Yuri's outburst enough to wake everyone else up. Enough with... Yuri, what the fuck are you doing to Austin? Natsuki's on her feet, immediately rushing over and grabbing Yuri's arm. Let go! Austin, you do too! Yuri furiously pushes Natsuki aside. Letting go of me, she stares at the rest accusingly. Who else knew? It sounds enough to tell the clearly distraught girl everything she needs to know. You all knew. Her eyes settle on Ye. At first, there's a look of surprise mixed slightly with fear. That look is fleeting as her features darken, giving Ye a dangerous, murderous glare. You. Yuri storms towards Ye, who goes pale and backs away quickly. Yuri, stop! So he grabs a hold of Yuri, wrapping her arms around the bookworm's waist. Don't hurt her! And then comes over and pushes Yuri back as best she can. Monika rushes over as well, helping the two girls restrain Yuri. Understanding they're watching like a dumbass, not fully comprehending the situation before. I'm frozen. I just can't will myself to move. Hey, dummy, come help us. Yuri, stop! Austin, what are you doing? Help us! Their shouts snap me out of my stupor. I run over and immediately wrap my arms around Yuri's waist, lifting her off the ground. Pulling her back, I look at everyone else. That's enough! I yell out, the room goes deathly silent. Yuri stares at me with an incredulous look. I look at her and switch to English. You want the truth? The whole truth? Surprised by this, Yuri simply nods. I look at the others, switching back to Japanese. Then it's high time you're all shown the truth. Monika pales. Austin, are you suggesting? A picture's worth 1,000 words, Monika. We need to show them. Monika looks away, obviously uncomfortable with this whole idea. Clutching her fist, she shut her eyes. Then looks at me with a trusting but determined look. Alright, I trust you. Running, I look back at Yuri. The moment I let go of you, I want you to stay exactly where you are. There will be no violence here, not when we're the only humans left in existence. He looks at me with that incredulous expression once more. What is this, more lies? No, no more lies, just the whole truth. If you can't promise me that you won't attack anyone, I'll have to keep restraining you. Or rather, I'll have others restrain you. She gives Yae one final deadly glare. Very well. You'll behave? I am no child, I can hold my temper. The past few minutes tells me otherwise, but oh well. Slowly, I release Yuri, who quickly escapes my grasp, brushing her uniform off. I look over at Monika, then look over to my backpack, which is leaning against the wall. Bringing out my laptop, which has been plugged in, I bring it over to the computer desk. I turn it on, and when the computer is fully booted up, I turn airplane mode on. Everyone is gathered around me now, watching with varying degrees of curiosity. All except Monika and Yuri. Monika's beside me with a look of trepidation on her face, while Yuri just looks on with a bored expression. They all watch as I delete the first run file a second time these past 2 weeks, and then I make my way to the main icon. I turn to the rest of them. Are you all ready? Silence reigns, since everyone except for Yuri knows what I'm about to show them. I turn and start the game. The moment Yuri sees this, she scowls. I thought we were going to get some answers, not you play some hentai game. Her eyes go wide, however, when she sees the main menu screen. She leans in past me, looking the screen over more closely. Her eyes focus intently on her main menu sprite. What is this? She looks at me suspiciously. Have you been stalking us, and why do I have purple hair? What am I looking at here? I hover the mouse over the new game button. The truth. I put my name in, and we begin. Oh boy, now this is a climactic moment where I could end the video. This is the moment where I could end the video right here, right now. I can end World of Dreams, right now, end this episode. And then leave the ending, probably the ending of this mod. I'm guessing this is the ending of Act 2. It's been a long time coming, people, long time coming. I'm gonna just include all of this for the ending. Cause I'm ready, bro, I'm ready. I'm fucking ready. Silence, utter silence. Everyone has either a horrified expression or one devoid of emotions. Natsuki's the first to make a move. She holds her mouth over her and she rushes to the bathroom. Sayori is on her knees, Meiji beside her, and holding her close as tears form in her blank eyes. Seeing it is much worse than being told about your own suicide. The girls who weren't even in the game have a subdued look on their faces. Monika's beside me, clutching at my free hand tightly. Yuri, though, is glaring at the ending message from the in-game Monika. She slowly brings herself up to her full height, looks out the window, then back at the screen. She then mutters something under her breath. Everyone focuses on her. Yuri, what did you say? Fault. I'm sorry, could you repeat that? Yuri was on Monika. This is all your fault, you bitch! Yuri lunges for the terrified club president, but I stand and block her way, holding her back as she struggles against me. Let me go, let me go! Yuri goes over and puts a comforting hand on the trembling Monika's shoulders. She's the reason we're all stuck in this hell. She turns to me, a pleading look in her eyes. You know what has to be done, right? You're the player after all. You don't need her. It's because of that C-word that we're all stuck in here. You're trying to save us without counting on us, without truly seeing us. Do you think that's fair, Macmillan? She glares at Monika over my shoulder as I try and hold back the rage-filled girl. You don't deserve him, Asano, and you know it. Not after what you did to us. Oh god, last names. She wanted the truth, but it fucking destroyed any of her remaining trust in all of us. Monika's eyes turn down as her heart shatters. I feel intense pain as mine shatters right along with her. I slowly release Yuri, and to my relief, she doesn't make a move to attack Monika anymore. You don't think that you're the hero here, either of you? Lying to us about this? You're killing us with your lies, killing us with your fake love story and your fake friendly and apathetic attitudes. All my fears, all my doubts, all made manifest by the sobbing girl in front of me. You murderers in flesh, blood, word, and trust. She's right. I'm nothing but a rage-filled coward. A lowly excuse for a man. But you still can do one thing to set things right, Macmillan Asano. You know what needs to be done, don't you, Asano? Monika hangs her head, tears streaming down her cheeks. Delete yourself, right now. But that's a big extreme, don't you think? Your guard is enough to stop Mori in her tracks. Hey, since when did you get to decide everything for us? Nancy comes back out of the bathroom, still looking a bit weakened from vomiting, but that traditional fire's still within her. She storms up to Yuri. I thought you were smart. This isn't Monika's fault, and you know it. Shut the fuck up. No, I won't shut up. You are not the boss of me. This isn't Monika's fault. It's the fault of the script, and you know it. If you would just get your head out of that ass of yours, you'd actually see that. I don't have to listen to someone like you, Miyamoto. You don't know anything. Oh, I don't, do I? She grabs Yuri's collar and pulls her down. I know Austin wouldn't have fought for Monika if she was even remotely a killer. They've been trying their best to help us. Huh, help? Look what their help did to us. We're stuck in a classroom, floating in space for the next few eternities. All of our loved ones are gone, deleted by her. She points an accusing finger at the obviously now distraught Monika. Bitch, please, don't act like you know Austin any better than the rest of us. A sharp inhale of breath stops everyone. We all look at the source, finding it to be a now openly weeping Sayori. Meiji is rocking her back and forth, comforting her as best as he can. Natsuki turns back to Yuri. No, look at what you did. You made Sayori cry. If there's anything I can't forgive, it's people making her cry. Yuri clenches her teeth angrily but doesn't reply. Monika's self-reply is nearly inaudible. Wait, what did that say? Right. I turn hesitant to hear the rest, although I think I know what she's about to say. Monika? She's right. I rush over and grab her shoulders. Don't say that. My heart feels like it's sinking to my feet with fear. We can figure something out. Monika whirls towards me. Can you think of another option? You forget, I've seen this game twice now. The only way for things to go back to normal is for me to be gone. No, there has to be another way. How long until we starve in here, or how long until we run out of air and suffocate? Austin. She cups my chin in her hand and makes me look at her. I don't want you or my precious friends to die because of me. She has a smile on her face, but tears are flowing down her cheeks. I shake my head defiantly, doing my best not to cry myself. No, I can't lose you. She leans in close and plants a gentle and loving kiss on my lips. Austin, the way she says my name, please don't say it that way. She has the serene look of someone who's made a final decision, but I'm a stubborn bastard. We'll think of something, so please. You know, do you think it'll be before we think of anything, my love? She puts both hands on my cheeks. Austin, this is the way, the only way. Don't make this any harder than it has to be. I answer her smile, faltering. The only regret I have, the only one in the world, is not being able to be closer to you. I go limp, my hands falling away from her shoulders. Don't tell me. No. Don't tell me Monika's actually going to delete her. No. I truly and dearly love you, Austin. Please live for me. Have a happy life. Treasure these new friendships you have. I try to open my mouth, but the words never arrive. I want to disagree once more, but nothing comes out. I can feel my lips quivering. I look to the others, hoping for help from any of them. Oh, jeez. This is fun. As I have Yuri, whose arms are crossed with the front of her face, the others are in various states of despair, especially Sayori. Her poor eyes are bloodshot from crying softly in Meiji's arms. Monika gives me one final kiss before she stands. Okay, everyone, it's time for me to make things right. She forces a smile to her face, and I force myself to look at her. It might have been brief, but I've enjoyed being your club president and your friend. And as for the newer faces, I'm sorry I never got the chance to make friends with you all. Yes, that means you too, yay. You'll extend a blank expression on her face. There's so much that I want to say to everyone here, but I honestly can't find the perfect words. Because I'm not much of a literature club president, am I? She looks around the room. I love each and every one of you. Even Yuri's stoic expression falters for a few moments as she looks at Monika. Please treasure each other. Please find happiness in the literature club. She turns and reaches down the computer mouse. She maneuvers around briefly, then pauses after a few clicks. Turns back and looks directly at me, more tears flowing down her face. Austin, the look on her face is telling me something is wrong. I slowly stand and stumble over the computer screen. The dust of my heart dissolves into nothing. Nothing but an empty void, where something other than pain once came from. No. Don't tell me! We have to delete Monika again? No, we have to delete her again? I mean, she was my favorite Doki from the original game. She's still my favorite Doki. Bruh, nah. Why? My teeth clench so hard that my jaw begins to hurt. Why do I have to be the one? My hands tremble as I collapse in the computer chair, staring uncomprehending at the screen. I have to kill Monika. What feels like an eternity passes, there's silence in the room. Eventually, the chair turns around and I'm staring into Monika's eyes. I'm so sorry, but please don't blame yourself. How can I not? I'm being forced to kill the woman I love. Please forgive yourself, I'm begging you. She has a pleading look with her resigned expression. She takes both my hands in hers and holds them close together. Austin, I want you to live. I don't want you to fall into despair like I nearly did. I implore you, please. Something inside me snaps, but I keep my expression the same as ever. My trembling starts to stop. Monika smiles a bit and lets me go. Please turn around. I don't. I sniff sharply. I don't think I can look you in the eyes. She nods, then leans down and gives me a final kiss, the last from her I'll ever get. She turns away, then I grab the mouse. I right-click the appropriate icon, then hit the delete option. A window appears. I just want to delete this file. Dude, we're actually deleting No. I saw it turn to everyone else. Monika turns back to me, and when she hears me stand, everyone else looks at me as well. I look at everyone, bring their expressions in my eyes. I'm sorry, everyone. I can't. My eyes then lastly on Monika. Austin! Monika, goodbye. My finger hits enter. Everyone. Monika's eyes widen. Austin, no! She reaches out. No, wait! Wait, what? Wait, what? We deleted ourselves! What? What? What is this mod ending in? Bro, what is this mod ending as? What? So much what happened. What the fuck? What? We deleted ourselves? Dog, I can't. Okay. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, Doki World of Dreams. Next time we'll see what's up ahead. We deleted ourselves. We'll see what's up ahead with as we, I guess, end the series. Next episode might be the finale. I'll see you guys as we end off this mod. In the next episode, as we see. I'll see you guys next episode. We're going to continue on. Ending off the mod. Probably end it off. Who knows? Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new and you want to see the final episode when it's released. Be sure to subscribe. Click on the bell. Turn on your post notifications, clicking in all, so that you're notified when I post videos for my content. I'll see you guys next time. We delete ourselves. What the frick? I'll see you guys next time as we probably end the mod. Peace out.